The jungle moon of Viral, 9 was a death world by every definition the Galactic Union had. Its forests dripped venom, its insects carried paralytic spores, and even the vines had the unsettling habit of tightening around anything warm. Which made it, of course, the perfect place for mandatory survival training. For most species, anyway. The trainees stood in a trembling semicircle as Instructor Threx, a scaled, four-armed veteran of 15 expeditions, pointed at hollow images floating in the air. These, Threx hissed, are the most toxic flora on Viral, 9. Memorize them. Fear them. And under no circumstances should any of you attempt to eat them. Most recruits nodded vigorously. One fainted. Only the single human in the class, Staff Sergeant Lena Ortiz, seemed relaxed. She had her hands in her pockets. She was humming. Threx switched the hollow to an angry red plant with spikes. Plant 1, Razor Spore Bramble. A single berry contains enough corrosive toxin to liquefy your insides within minutes. Lena tilted her head. That looks like Carolina Reaper peppers. People back home make hot sauce out of those. The entire class swiveled toward her in horror. Threx blinked 3 eyelids. You eat that? Well, Lena corrected cheerfully, not me personally. My Uncle Javier drinks hot sauce like it's coffee. Pretty sure it burned a hole in his t-shirt once. A low murmur passed through the trainees. Threx decided to ignore it and moved on. Plant 2, Nightglass Fern. Emits a vapor that causes hallucinations, panic, and eventual heart collapse. Lena snapped her fingers. Smells just like oregano. We put that on pizza. One of the recruits, a delicate, crystalline Arvari, shattered a corner of their own arm out of stress. Threx tightened his grip on the holoprojector. Plant 3, he said slowly, Grimroot. A neurotoxic tuber. Even touching it can. Potato? Lena offered helpfully. Looks like a potato. We literally deep fry those. Human, Threx croaked, you cannot deep fry Grimroot. Lena shrugged. You'd be surprised what humanity has deep fried. Mars Festival 2291, someone fried an entire shoe. Won first place. The instructor put all 4 hands on his head. The lesson continued downhill like a shuttle crashing through atmosphere. Venom vine, deadly to all oxygen breathers. Smells like mint gum. Shriek petals, causes auditory hallucinations. Like my mom's cooking alarms. Death blossom, kills in under 10 seconds. Pretty. I'd put that on a windowsill. By the time they finished, half the class looked traumatized. A few had begun inching away from Lena, as if she might spontaneously begin chewing on the scenery. Threx finally dismissed them for field application. Stay in your assigned pairs, he said gravely. And human, please refrain from tasting anything. No promises, Lena muttered under her breath. Out in the jungle, the team crept through glowing ferns and twisting roots. Alien birds screamed like broken machinery. The air shimmered with humidity and spores. Lena's assigned partner, a shy Glaxian named Firu, trembled constantly. Human Lena. Firu whispered. If we encounter a toxic plant, you will not ingest it, correct? Relax, Lena said. I'm trained. Besides. She stopped. Something had rustled in the brush. A low growl echoed. Heavy footsteps. Firu's skin plates rattled in fear. A predator? The brush exploded outward, revealing a massive, 6-legged Virelian spineback. A top-tier predator. A creature that could bite through steel plating. Firu froze. The spineback roared. Lena sighed. Oh, 4. She grabbed the nearest plant, a thick, purple vine dangling overhead. Firu shrieked. That's venom vine. You'll die. But Lena had already yanked the vine down, snapped a length of it, and held it like a whip. The spine back lunged. Lena struck. The venom vine cracked like lightning. The beast recoiled, stunned by the toxin it recognized instantly. It backed away, growled once more, and then turned, crashing back into the forest. Firu stared, trembling. How are you alive? That plant is toxic. Lena tossed the vine aside. Contact poison. Needs to enter the bloodstream. Human skin's too thick. Plus, it's kind of like poison ivy back home. Mild tingles. Firu looked as if she might faint. Later, when they returned to camp, Threx listened to the report with growing disbelief. You used venom vine as a weapon, he repeated. Yup. And survived. Yup. And you still believe these plants resemble seasoning? Lena grinned. Forget survival training, instructor. This place feels like a grocery store. Threx turned to the rest of the class. New rule, he said. If the human says something is edible, run. Lena just laughed, hands behind her head, as the alien moon hummed its deadly lullaby. For humans, it was just another Tuesday.